Man, that song was long. I'm Jaeger speaking Nuraririn, parading a leader. The one to get the greatest, biggest, and shiniest of all matches. Nuraririn. Hi everyone. Shut the fuck up. 12 days of Christmas. Thanks. Yeah, I picked another playlist thing today. I feel like we had the other one far too often and it's starting to become boring, and that's why I changed it to this one. And yeah, today is Friday, finally, this time for real, not like yesterday. I thought it was Friday the entire day. No, today it's actually Friday. Somehow the day did not want to go over today. It was like it felt like a very long name. And yeah, now it's finally over. We're finally in the home stretch in the last bit. We're almost here. Weekend is almost here. And yeah, today it's time for the Nuraririn special, the Fall Guys stream. You all been waiting, you all been hyped for it, I know it. Oh my god, I prepared the game once in the background and blocked me out because of inactivity, damn it. Yeah, I don't really have anything interesting to talk about, I think. Just that my little clip on Blue Sky went pretty well, not viral's a bit over the top, but it was pretty popular, which is cool. I will cut it into a funny short. There's also the debut of that other streamer right now at this exact same time. Well, sucks. And yeah, I honestly let's just get into it. I have nothing to talk about. There's nothing interesting to mention currently. Did my dailies yesterday in Marble Rivals successfully. Have to do my dailies today. Technically, I still have to play CS sometime, because of the weekly reward in CS. I didn't get around to that yet. Okay, hello, game. Oh my god. Not this again. Please don't do this. Please just be nice and work. Fall Guys. Yes. Capture. Hello. Fall Guys, hello. I'm trying to prepare this once and it's not working. I have to stop preparing the games because it's not working. Okay, let me restart the game. I'm never preparing a game ever again. Fuck this. Yeah, okay, I just remembered. There is actually something to talk about, and that is Game Awards. Did you guys watch the Game Awards? Probably not, because awkward timing for European people. Yeah, but the Game Awards happened. I didn't watch it yet. I barely heard anything from it, honestly. I don't know what won anything, but I did notice. I did hear of Borderlands 4, obviously. That was announced beforehand and that would happen, which is really cool. Borderlands 4, pretty nice. Pretty cool announcement. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of what we saw so far. I'll be 100% honest, I don't like what we saw of Borderlands 4 so far. The new enemy type looks pretty cool. But my god, the new Vault Hunters, they look garbage. I hate their looks. Hello? Wait for real, what's going on now? Why isn't the game showing? Huh? This thing? Where's the game? There! Oh, okay, it's here. Cool. Game is here. Okay, I thought I was fucked and the game would not work. Hi, Kizuga. Yeah, Borderlands 4, I don't like what we saw so far. It looked pretty... The new water just kind of look boring and everyone has the same opinion. Okay, they got a... What's the name of the movie? I don't know what the name of the movie was. One of those Pixar movies. With Bing Bong and also... we also got the other people. Angry... Even it's animated? This item has baked-in animation. Oh, cool. Probably the fire. Yeah, the other stuff. What's the name of the movie? I forgot it. Generally don't know. Inside Out. Inside Out. There, it says there. Inside Out. The movie was okay. I remember watching it like once. The first one, yeah, I watched in the movie, in this theater actually, in the cinema. There we go. Bad Wolf. Okay, wolf in sheep's clothing. Gotcha, gotcha. Tron. Okay. Winsler, more like Whistler. The cat stack up. Is there no Christmas event? Is there nothing Christmassy? That sucks. Why isn't it Christmas themed? Bomberman. Snuggle, all those cute. Why do I have that skin? I don't know. Apparently I have that skin. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, I do have so. Okay, I don't have enough coins to like get something for me. Got 9,000. Mastery items. Really would like to get the moth. The moth is cute. Or the soft knit citrus. Yeah, that one's funny. Okay. Yeah, I hope you all had a great Friday. Hope it wasn't too stressful for anyone today. No Christmas event? Hello? Okay. Fuck you. Ah, they are Frosty Frolics. Ah, there is snow theme. But we're going to play a ᴃᵃቬᵜᵒᵐᵉ. But we're going to play the regular one, yeah. I want to play the regular one. Yeah, I want to play knockout, thank you. Oh yeah, you had. Yeah, true. Lucky you. Lucky you. I don't have any the rest of the year. You have like the holidays, the regular holidays off. The rest. I mean, the good thing is not having like vacation days in like end of December is that no one's there anyway, so it's like pretty chill because no one like pisses you off because there's no one there. Like most people are off by next week Wednesday around-ish. Like the last day is on Tuesday for a lot of people, from what I heard. Is the game loud enough? It feels very quiet. It looks very quiet. Let me turn the game louder in a moment. Okay. Why do we get Halloween maps? What? Guys, can't you just like at least update the playlist? Fall Guys, please. It's not that difficult. I'll update the sound in a moment. Spooky Slingers. Oh yeah, it's this one. Oh no, why am I going this way? This is going to go horrendous. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought would happen. Yeah, Game Awards. Yeah, I don't know what won anything. I'm pretty sure like Elden Ring probably won like everything again, like always. The way Elden Ring just is. But overall, like, yeah. Borderlands 4, the new Elden Ring thing was announced, which sounds interesting. Like a new Elden Ring thing announced. It's basically like Elden Ring, but as a roguelike, which is pretty okay-ish in the idea. I like playing a lot of like a lot of runs in Dark Souls anyway. So that kind of is cool. In that sense, that it basically does that, what I really like about Dark Souls, but as an entire game. Curious how that will turn out though. Don't really know. Why is it so quiet? Okay, don't know. Should be louder now. Okay, now. Okay, I got jump scared there by sound. Okay, now it's too loud. Oh god. Well, maybe on 90. Let's put it to 90%. That I think should be fine. Oh no, Magnet Mayhem. I mean, why? Oh no, technically, like this game could either go like very well or you just die immediately. That's always like this one, like the one amount of people, one group of people just die immediately in this. The game's just over. Flower skin is funny. No, not report. Settings, audio, 90. There. Mid gameplay. I don't fear anything. I don't fear God. Probably over here. Like this game can go anyway. You go from 0 to 100 really quick. I don't see anything. Hello. Thank you. No, stop touching. Stop touching me. I didn't give you consent to touch me. Stop that right now. God, I hate this. Let me go on here. Okay. Tchaikovsky. Hi, Shemley. Yeah, we had some Tchaikovsky music running in the background. In the new... Why is the sound so laggy in this part? In the new Christmas playlist I picked. Sound is very laggy today for some reason. Oh no, not this one. This one always gives me anxiety levels that aren't healthy. How did what happen? Or what exactly? Autoplay going rampage. What do you mean, Shelly? It's just a Christmas playlist. It's not like it's some random Tchaikovsky. Just was in the Christmas playlist. Because apparently that counts as Christmas music. I mean, it sounded pretty Christmassy. Didn't listen too much to it. I was like busy watching some other YouTube videos on my phone till the start of the stream. Yes, I do that. Here with it. Okay, okay. Goodbye. This time I can punch the people. Goodbye. I got the power. I just need to punch the people that try to punch me. That's the trick. Goodbye, Spider-Man. Go back to Marvel Rivals. I was about to go back to Marvel Rivals. Okay. My stream wasn't delayed. I was literally on time. And I wasn't watching zombie either. I was watching a video about how casinos cheat people in blackjack. For some reason I've been watching a lot of blackjack content. Oh, holy shit, I was first place, damn. Gamer. For some reason I'm watching a lot of like blackjack content with like card counting and everything. Yeah, it's educational, it's very interesting. I like watching it. And the card count people are very chill. It's interesting. Like I play TCG, so like seeing that side of card games is very interesting. Oh, Hexagon. Let's go. Let's go, the best final game. We got this, guys. We got this. Yeah, barely. I only like noticed like the game news, like Elden Ring and Borderlands 4, but I didn't really look at what really got like any awards or anything. Only like looked at the stuff I was interested in. Yeah, Elden Ring looks interesting with the roguelike aspect that apparently it has. Fuck you. But that's basically all that we get around to watch any Game Awards stuff yet. Stop ruining the platform. No, fuck you. Oh, hello. I will kill you now. You're over. You're over. You're over. You're over. You're over. You guys are over. You're over. Okay, I don't know why I'm still here, but I'm still here. I'm still standing. I don't know the rest of the library. Oh god. Warframe. Yeah. Warframe 1999. That has been announced for ages now. I have to get back into Warframe sometime for Warframe 1999. Looks pretty cool. Been announced like a year ago or something. The Warframe community. Like more and more content being shown for it. Which is cool. Game looks very nice. New update, I mean. It's basically almost a new game in terms of the amount of content. And hey, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I suck ass at this game. It's awful. Holy shit, I'm so fucking bad. I'm going to kill this guy to let out all of my rage that I'm currently holding in. I'm sorry, but you guys have to like get destroyed. Okay. I did my destructive. No, go away, that's mine. No. Okay, I deserve that one. I 100% deserve that. That's so deserved. That's So deserved. Did Elden Ring win any awards? Probably. I'm sorry, I don't want to be an Elden Ring hater, but I don't like Elden Ring very much. Please don't Spider-Man, fuck you. Oh, yeah, that's over. It's over, guys. It's so over. It's so over. Damn it. No awards for Elden Ring. Good. Good. It has to stop at some point. Can't just constantly get awards for everything. Okay, now I'll stop watching my misery. Let me look it up. What won anything? Game Awards 2024 winners list. Oh, what's going on there? Winners, the full list. Okay. Wait. ᴂᵃェᵃᵈᵉ. Oh yeah, ᴂᵃェᵃ. I heard that as well. Yeah. Onimusha, I don't really have any idea about, honestly. I know it's like a thing, but I don't know what it exactly is. Witcher 4, Okami 2, Intergalactic, The Erratic Prophet, a new space adventure from Naughty Dog. Okay. Game of the Year, Astrobot. Yeah, that's deserved, honestly. Astrobot as Game of the Year, that's deserved. That's fair. It would have been kind of bullshit if Shadow of the Earth 3 got Game of the Year. It would have been kind of dumb. Good thing they chose Astrobot. Best Game Direction, Astrobot as well. Best Narrative, Metaphor. No idea really. I want to check Metaphor out sometime. But, I don't know. Fair enough, I think, like, with the other stuff, I have no idea. Best Art Direction, Metaphor. Yeah, that's fair. The game looks pretty good. Astrobot, yeah, no. Astrobot didn't really deliver that band. Best Score and Music, Rebirth from Final Fantasy. Yeah, no idea. I have no idea. That's my issue with Game Awards. I have no idea about these games. I didn't play any of these games that are listed here. So, that's the issue. Best Audio Design, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. That's the first time I heard of this game. Best Performance, Hellblade 2. Okay. There was a Hellblade 1. Innovation and Accessibility. Prince of Persia Lost Crown. Okay. Sure, I guess. They probably did something. Games for Impact. Never. Yeah, probably. Sure. Best Ongoing Game, Helldivers 2. I don't like the nominated games for this category. I think there are better ongoing games than Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2, okay, man. I think Warframe should be in there. Warframe has been going on for so many years and it gets like literally huge content updates and it's free. I think Warframe should be part of that. Just log in so it doesn't like kick me out for an activity. Okay. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, fair enough. No Man's Sky. Okay, fair enough. Best independent game, Balatro. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, especially with the West. It's like, yeah, okay. I mean, Animal, well, yeah, it's like very adventure-ish, atmospheric. Best debut indie game, Balatro. Yeah. Best mobile game, Balatro. Yeah, okay. Rest in peace, Endless Zone Zero. Best VR AR game. I want to play this. Yes, it's okay. I'm going to buy this game. Calm down. Okay, so the game is good. I have not heard anything about the Batman game, but I want to play it. Good to know that it's apparently good. If it's even better than Hellsinger VR and Asgard's Wrath 2, then it has to be good because Asgard's Wrath 2 is really good. A really good game. Balatro, Astrobot, and Metaphor have together more than 50% of awards. Best action game, Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not really like, I didn't play it, I'm not judging, but I don't know, it looked like generic Souls like number 51. Best action adventure game, Astrobot, yeah, fair. Best RPG, Metaphor. Yeah, that's fair. Best fighting game, Tekken 8. Fair enough. Sparking Zero, yeah, Sparking Zero dropped off a lot. That's fair. Granblue Fantasy vs Rising, I don't know. I wouldn't put that anywhere up there. Marvel vs Capcom, okay. Multiverses, no, okay. Best family game, Esteban. Yeah, that's fair. That's rough. That's that's a jab. That's a jab to Nintendo. That just gave it a nice little punch. The fact that Sony beat them in best family game. That's rough. And Nintendo was nominated 3 times. And Esteban still won. That's rough. Best sim strategy game, Frostpunk 2, Age of Mythology, ᵂᵃᵃᵃ. ᵂᵃᵃᵃᵃ was... Oh... When Jamboree in the title's bad. ᵂᵃᵃᵃᵃ was nominated? That's cool. I do plan on playing that game. I think I talked about it on stream before. ᵂᵃᵃᵃᵃ is like a tower defense... Was it the game? Wait, am I confusing the games right now? Isn't that Kuni... Yeah, it's like a tower defense yokai game. Cool that was like nominated. That's nice. Best sports racing games, EA Sports FC 25. NBA, WWE, wow. They could have at least given that title to it. Best multiplayer game, Helldivers 2. You can't put a Mario Party on that and say best multiplayer game. What the fuck? No, that's not how it works. That's kind of bullshit. Okay, Helldivers 2. I don't know a single person that played Helldivers 2 personally. I'll be honest with that, I have no idea. I don't know anyone who played that game. I only hear like some people talk about it, but it's never like to the point where it's like, yeah, okay, that game looks interesting. Best adaptation? Really? Really? What? I did not. Okay, I expected like... Okay, I think the new Arcane was probably like too new for the awards. Yeah, that's like the thing that feels like it. Like one of those games. Best adaptation. Yeah, I guess the new Arcane season was like too late for the Game Awards. Game Awards. Tomb Raider. Yeah, okay, I didn't watch the new Tomb Raider series. Most anticipated game. GTA 6, yeah. I think you can't beat that. I think that's a pretty unfair category if you put GTA 6 on there. Ghost of Yotei looks also very good. And Metroid Prime 4, I mean, people waited years for that. But you can't win against GTA 6. Content creator, yeah, Keizo. A lot of people were very sad that Pecola didn't make it. But fair enough. I think Keizo also deserves it, and they were very friendly about it. Yago, the main CEO of HoloLive, was also there for the Game Awards to like cheer on Pecola. Metroid Prime 4 is gonna suck. I don't know, I have no real idea about Prime. I only played Prime Hunters on the DS. And I'm not a Nintendo guy, so it's like, whatever. It's like, I think, like, in my opinion, it's like nostalgia bait. Because it's like, yeah, what does Metroid Prime 4 do, or Metroid Prime do that's like very interesting nowadays? It's a Metroidvania. It's like, cool, a Metroidvania, we barely have that. Best esports, Dota 2, CS2, LoL, Mobile Legends, Valorant. Okay, yeah, LoL, yeah, fair enough. I mean, esports is kind of, I feel like esports is kind of a dying thing. Best esports, yeah, Faker, fair enough. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and Faker, ᴂᵒ. Oh, ᴂᵒ was even on there as well. Best esports team, T1. Yeah. Navi. Oh, Navi was nominated? Oh, that's cool. Back when I was really into like competitive stuff and like esports, CS esports, I was a huge Navi fan. I loved watching like Navi games and cheered them on. And yeah, cool that to see them nominated. They really had a huge jump. Like back then they were like the lower end of the performance. And I was more into this stuff. Nowadays they really like are up there with like Fnatic and stuff. Which is cool. Yeah, I don't know, it's like I can't really say much about the Game Awards because I don't know most of the games on there. So that I can like comment on that stuff. Holy shit, Boom Games is online, guys. Let's look for specific players. Yeah, I mean, back then it was like for me also with like Navi. I really like ᴃᵉᵜ. ᴃᵉ was like my favorite player back then in Navi. Not really like back then, I even like betted skins and stuff on Navi games. It was really cool. It was really exciting. But yeah, eventually well, not eventually, like maybe like after a year or something, not even a year, like one of the tournaments afterwards, I was kind of done with like esports. Like yeah, it was fun, but enough. Gambling as always. It's not gambling, I knew they would win. It was not even a favorable matchup, I think. What was it? Was it against Fnatic actually, I think, which is a very strong team, or was a strong team. I don't know if they're still that strong. Not back in the day, they were like top teams. Dota 2. I really wish I knew what happened in Dota. I tried playing the game like 3 times. I was playing like auto chess. I was like, yeah, I might as well just take a look at like the tutorial or something. And just the tutorial alone was like, yeah, that's definitely a game. I'm pretty sure there's something happening in here. Dota looks so complicated. You got so many small mechanics and stuff that it looks so complicated. Which tutorial? I don't fucking know. Some tutorial. It's been ages, like 3 years ago or something since I last tried it. Like Dota looks so complicated. Like, you know, MOBAs are already probably like the most complicated genre to like play after like maybe like real-time strategy games. And then you got like Dota, who like got like, oh, there's a shop in the woods and there's like, you can craft this and then you can go there and farm this and then craft this item and then craft this and then you go to that shop guy and then go this way and yeah, sure. 3 lanes wasn't like complicated enough. Just, I don't know, put an entire open world in that fucking game mode, whatever's happening here. And you can chop trees and yeah, artifact, yeah, the TCG, the online TCG, but that's not really, I don't know. I'm not a big online TCG guy. They always seem a bit scuffed. I've watched, I'm currently learning a new TCG. Currently learning Enemy of Syrian X. I know, wild name. I heard of that game like 3 or 4 years ago for the first time. And I never bothered with it. I was like, yeah, it was like Japanese only and there was no English community for it. And today I came across the game again. I saw it like in a video. I was like, yeah, let's Google, just because I wanted to look at the art and stuff and see what kind of different cards they have. I like doing that occasionally with different card games. And I was like, wait, they still get sets? That game is still alive. I'm active in the TCG community, in like all kinds of TCG communities. And I have not heard of that game since 4 years. And the last time I heard of it was because of some video I watched where someone like randomly had one of those packs. And yeah, it's pretty interesting that the game still exists, even though I never met a single person that played the game before. Apparently it exists and still does, and that's like, it's at set 49 or something, which is wild. Like, you have some TCGs that struggle for their life, even though you know them. Like stuff like the Digimon TCG is kind of struggling currently. But then you have got stuff like Enemy of Syrian X, which you never hear about, and that game for some reason just lives. For years. I'll re-chat in a moment. Give me a moment. I need to concentrate because this game is very scary. I hate this game a lot. It's fun, but it's also terrifying. Not really. That's like the thing. Usually like very small player based TCGs tend to like close down pretty fast. There was one rather recently. What's the name? It had horrendous card writing. Ribbits is a relatively recent one. It came out like 2 years ago, I think, and it closed down a year ago. Like, it didn't survive a long time. And it's like, I knew people that played it and it died immediately. Why is something like Zillion X, Enemy of Zillion X living? Even though I never met any person playing that game. It's really weird. It's like not even like company wise, because the one that made Zillion X is a relatively small company. It's Broccoli, who also make like, I think their biggest game is Force of Will. We have other games. Force of Will I know is from Broccoli, I think. That's really weird sometimes with TCGs. And yeah, I'm currently like looking into that game. It has translated cards on Tabletop Simulator. And it looks super cool. Like, I get why people like it. A very cool game. Okay. Did we have this map before? Don't think we did. Yeah, because my main TCG is basically dead for me entirely now. They killed my favorite format of that game. So yeah, now it's definitely dead. Oh, we didn't really care for it the last year, but just insta death boards, Jesus Christ. And now they officially killed my favorite format of the game, unofficially. So yeah, that game is dead. Now I'm looking around a bit. I do enjoy Magic occasionally, but with Magic currently there's a thing that it's hard to really... Oh no, oh no, no, no. Stop climbing up there. Hard to gauge where the game is going, because Magic is currently very changing in terms of its approach. Because they released an updated statement this year. Stop that, where they want to release more collab sets. Magic had always had like a lot of collabs. Not a lot, but like 2 or 3 a year for the past years. And they want to release even more collab sets. They want, in a year, they want as many collab sets as regular sets. Which a lot of people do not like. Which is understandable. Magic is like a game that's more like I'd say more like the mature community. And of course a lot of people are like, do I really want to have like the game played with SpongeBob or something? And have meta decks be people playing SpongeBob? SquarePants? Do I really want that? Especially like those that really like the Magic lore. And like the original characters. So it's a bit odd right now, and I mean I only play Commander, so I have no idea. I'm not really competitively active in there. I mean, I personally don't mind them. I like, it's basically, I think the issue is that that companies are constantly trying to compete with Weiss Schwarz. Weiss Schwarz is basically the collab game out there. Game too loud? No, it looks fine. It's basically the collab game out there. Weiss Schwarz has like all of the anime collabs. It's basically, it's just a TCG that consists of only collabs. And only like anime collabs, obviously. Well, not only anime, they've been dipping into other stuff like Star Wars, but mostly anime collabs. And a lot of people are... A lot of companies are for some reason trying to like compete with Weiss Schwarz, but you can't. There's been like a Union Arena, and what's this other one? I keep forgetting the name of and confusing with Union Arena. They're like more shonen focused, but you can't compete with Weiss Schwarz. It's literally, it has the monopoly on like collab games. You can't really like fight that. But I don't know if like that's a smart decision by Wizards of the Coast to increase like the collabs, but we'll see. No. Weiss Schwarz has no lore. Weiss Schwarz literally just play your favorite anime and build decks about it, and collect the cards for it, which is cool. I mean, they have really creative like card design in terms of like how the cards play. For me, I don't know. Depends on the game. Depends on how deep I'm in the game. ᴃᵃ, for instance, I really like the lore in ᴃᵃ. Emphasis on liked, on the past term. The lore of ᴃᵃ was pretty cool. But yeah, not anymore. But I also don't like, it's not like I just die immediately. Oh, thought it was like respawning. Okay. What was I? It's not like it's a that serious point where I'm like, ah, if the lore sucks, then I don't want to play the TCG. I don't really care. For me, it's like more of the gimmicks and deck building. Especially the deck building is very important for me. I love like just sitting down, building decks and like testing and adjusting, and that's my favorite part of like TCGs. Which is why I don't like ᴃᵃ anymore, because ᴃᵃ has no more deck building. They technically have deck building, but deck building consists of, oh, there's the newest card that has the name of my boss unit written on it. Okay, I will put this into my deck 4 times. Repeat that. Repeat that until your deck is filled. Done. You finished building a ᴃᵃ deck. Now wait for the next set to bring new cards for that deck and repeat it again. That's very boring. And with Nuraririn X, I don't know what the deck building is like in Nuraririn X yet. I only like watched the rules today, watched a tutorial today how to play the game. But the rules of the game are really interesting. I like how it's like worded and how the gimmicks and stuff sound really interesting. Of Nuraririn X. Essentially, it's kind of like TCG, but also has board game elements. Oh god. Also has like board game elements, because you got like a field that's like a, oh god, okay, that worked. That's like a 3x3 grid, and you actually have to like place your cards in that grid, and they can only attack what's adjacent to them. And they got like a really interesting extra deck mechanic with like, well, the extra deck has like 16 cards, and it has like, I think there's like 8 different mechanics you can play around, which is really cool. It looks really interesting. At least it sounds interesting. I don't know if it's actually interesting. I will figure it out once I play it. And yeah, that's like what I'm looking for, like interesting game mechanics. That's really where I'm at. The more interesting game mechanics, the more I like the game. Like why I really like stuff like, it's why I like Vanguard. Vanguard had like interesting mechanics. Yeah. I mean, Nuraririn X is like from 2013, I think. I think like in the newer games, what's a new game that had a very interesting approach? I don't think like newer TCGs aren't as creative anymore, honestly. It's really like the older TCGs that have like the creative ideas. Stuff like Battle Spirits. Battle Spirits I think is very interesting in like the mechanics it has. It's also one of the older TCGs. I think Battle Spirits is from like 2009. A lot of the new games really rely on like the basic formula of like what's there basically, like especially Bandai games. Destroy objects. Oh. Especially like Bandai games, Bandai TCGs. What am I supposed to destroy? Ah, those. Why isn't it spawning? Hello? Oh my god, you have to be real fast. Oh god. That's terrifying. I hate that. Okay. Grand Archive. Grand Archive is a TCG that's recent and that's very interesting, to bring a good example. But especially like the Bandai games kind of suck because they are just mass-produced bullshit. Bandai games are just, wow, here's the new TCG, and it's once again you got Start of the game, put your life down, face down, and it's your life. And when you take damage, you take that card and flip it face up. If it has an effect, you get the effect. Woo! That's always the same. And here's the resource. That's exactly the same. And scaling resource. Every turn you get one more resource. Woohoo! I think like what's the name? Hearthstone kind of really started fucking up like modern TCGs with like the scaling resource system. You in general at the TGA. Yeah, basically. Like Grand Archive is one of the more recent ones that's really interesting in its mechanics. Grand Archive and Gate Ruler. Both are very small TCGs but really interesting in its mechanics. Gate Ruler has to have a ruler, which basically represents you as a player. And there are different rulers. And the cool thing about the ruler thing is that instead of just being like a generic like boss card that you like that represents you, it also determines your playstyle and your deck building. Especially the deck building thing is very interesting. And there's generally 2 different types of rulers in that game that you can pick. One is, oh no, this is the game where I always die. One is a driving character, basically. I don't mean like driving as in like driving a car, I mean driving as in a mechanic. In like TCGs recently, a lot of TCGs have drive mechanics, which means you flip the top of your deck up and you play that card or activate effects. And one of type of rulers is literally just you don't have a hand. You literally don't get to keep a hand at any point during that game with that ruler. All cards you play, you have to flip from your deck face up. Which is super cool as a mechanic to say you don't have a hand. Like that's so out of the norm in a TCG to go, no, you can't have cards in your hand. Stop that. The card literally says you can't have a hand. And there's like different ones with different effects. Oh yeah, and the second type obviously is like the ones that let you have a hand that work like a regular TCG with resources. Yeah, the driving one has no resources, by the way. It has a max cost of cards, so you can't just spam your deck with like high cost cards that you can then play for free. Which also is used in a very interesting way, because there are minus cost cards. There are cards that like reduce the total cost of your deck, but they got regularly they have negative effects. So you can basically like add more strong cards, but you have to add like a weak card that like damages you or like gives your opponent a strong card instead. Which is super interesting, the idea. Yeah, and Grand Archive got a really unique resource system, where your hand is your resource at the same time. Whenever you play a card, you would like put it face down as a resource and only get it back like next turn. It's really cool. Yeah, I have been nerding out about TCGs for the past 20 minutes, sorry. I love TCGs, I'm a big TCG fan. And I always try like new stuff. Whenever there's a new TCG, I usually like try to look at it. That's the Gundam TCG that's coming now, but that's Bandai still up again. So I'm not too curious about it. Also, this game went on forever. What the heck? That's the first time I got this far in the game. I don't know what the sound is so bugged in this part. Weird. The Gundam TCG doesn't look too cool. Currently like following the Hololive TCG. That one has some really cool mechanics, especially like with the second set now. The first set was pretty basic, but the second set really has some cool stuff. The Hololive TCG basically is like the Pokemon TCG, just with Hololive plays very similarly. Please go away. Please stop. Yeah, I will fight you. I don't care. Whee! Getting hit by these isn't as bad as I thought. Just have to be a stop. What's with this fucking pirate guy pissing me off? There's generally just been too many TCGs lately. Like especially like Bushy Road like pushes out TCGs like there's no tomorrow. Oh, why do I live? Why do I live? No. Okay. Oh, and the pirate guy won. Oh, fuck me. Couldn't anyone else have won but the pirate guy. Hi. Let's play one more game here. But yeah, TCGs are a cool thing. I like it. I like the... I think for TCGs, for me, it's just like the personalized thing that I really like. Which is something that I really appreciate about Vanguard, because with Vanguard you had like clans. Before they rebooted you had clans, and then you were like... You would have a main clan usually, either because you like the aesthetic or because you like the playstyle of that clan. And then whenever you would meet someone in the community and they liked the same clan, you were immediately like buddies. You were like, yeah, cool, you had like one topic to talk about, and there was like clan identity basically. Every person had like their identity associated with their favorite clan, which was fun. It was a very rewarding thing. But yeah, that's not a thing anymore. Now they switched to nations almost 4 years ago. Instead of clans, which instead of 24 clans, there's now 6 nations. Which, well, they don't really have anything in common, and usually just like, yeah, there's like X million thousand clans per nation now. Because every deck is just one clan now. Because they aren't repeating any mechanics, and instead just inventing 500 million new mechanics constantly. Which takes away the entire identity thing that made Vanguard so cool. It's a bit sad, but it is what it is. It still has its player base, and those that like it, it's fine, they can like it. Not for me anymore. Oh, okay. Let me wait. Let me wait one more time, one more, and now. Back at the lore. Yeah, I mean, the Vanguard lore is obviously also very cool. There's a lot of cool lore things. I mean, I started playing Vanguard at ᵃᵉ, which was the first reboot that happened. And ᵃᵉ didn't really have too much lore. The anime, obviously, but like the cards themselves didn't really have any lore. Unfortunately. But like the OG era lore and stuff, it was really interesting to like read. And the new format also has lore. But the new format lore is kind of ass. It's kind of just a repeat of like the good parts of the original lore. Just like rewritten with like new cards, and it's kind of boring. As lore. Yeah, I mean technically, I mean the clans still exist. In lore, the clans still exist, they're still there, but just not in like the game sense anymore. Technically all the clans are still there. But in gameplay, they aren't really there. Gameplay is just you build nations, and that really, in my opinion, damaged the game a lot. Like for instance, I had like 3 main clans. It was Murakumo, Spike Brothers, and Mega Colony. Murakumo was a yokai themed, not really, it had a lot of yokai theme, but not only, but were very ninja aesthetic generally. In lore they were like assassins in Dragon Empire, in the Dragon Empire nation. The nations always existed, just not as prominently for the gameplay. And there were like assassination units for Reagan Empire. And there were all yokai. There were a lot of yokai and a lot of like ninjas, and I really liked the art and playstyle. Playstyle was all about like changing names and copying those cards by name. It was really interesting. Your pockets are empty. That's rough. That's rough. At least you can use the can now for other purposes. Then there was Mega Colony. Mega Colony is like an insect clan. It's basically an insect mafia clan. Like an insect underground government. Not really government, but like shadow government, basically. They were all focused about like board control and like stunning the opponent's cards so they can't like stand in the next turn to attack again. It's really cool. It was very interesting. I like control stuff, at least like that stuff. And then there was Spike Brothers. Yeah, Spike Brothers is another one I really liked, which is basically like a sport. Spike Ball. Okay, that was easy. Spike Brothers is like a sports team and like a sport on the planet that the entire lore plays in. And they were very like a very aggressive, pushy deck. Or well, clan. But well, yeah, those clans don't exist anymore. You like occasionally get like cards. How to play, don't fall off. Goop rope rodeo. You occasionally get like some cards that like look like the original stuff. Like the clan stuff. But don't really play like it or feel like it. Which is pretty sad, but yeah, it is what it. Oh fuck you, though. How am I supposed to know that? I thought they wouldn't like immediately start. I thought that like we would drop down first and then they would start moving. Dislike. Fuck you. Bullshit. We play one more. Let's play one more. Okay, we play one more. 4. Yeah, one more. Yeah, now with nations, it's like, for instance, there are yokai. There is a yokai deck in the nation system. Megalonouzuchi, which is where the boss unit is a Nozuchi. Nozuchis are basically almost at the same position as I am, as the Nurarians. They're also part of the parading leaders, basically. But the deck sucks ass. The deck is garbage. I don't like how it plays, and like it gets barely support, and it's mostly just like, yeah, it's the worst version of like existing decks, and you can't play it because of that. And that's like, yeah, that's dumb, and that's a lot of like what makes like this entire nation system so frustrating. Because with clans, it's like, yeah, there usually like was a good deck of that clan that you could play because they all had the same aesthetic. So it's like, yeah, whatever, I will play that deck then. It's good. And that's not really a thing anymore. Okay, but now I've ranted enough about TCGs and about Vanguard especially. No, I quit Vanguard officially and it's fine. I still need to figure out how to do these emotes. I don't know how people do that. Okay, let's just continue walking. Wait, the nets don't do anything? Okay. The spider webs don't do anything? Cool. I'm currently waiting for like the new Shadowverse. Okay, now I'm back at TCGs, but there's a new Shadowverse coming next year. New free-to-play online TCG version of Shadowverse, which looks really cool. Really curious about how that will turn out. And yeah, then I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Occasionally. There's a new event in Yu-Gi-Oh! So we might play Yu-Gi-Oh! Next week. Be prepared. Be prepared for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream next week. I'm sorry, but it will happen. There's a new event I need to grind out. So we'll be doing that one stream next week. Already started playing a bit yesterday, but got frustrated. Yeah, probably. Not too long though. Like I already mentioned, I don't have any vacation days outside of like the regular holidays, so nothing necessarily stopping me from like streaming other than like Christmas, obviously. But I hate this game. This game is always super frustrating because if you're at a bread circle, you just don't get anything to break. No, I want to break that. Fuck you. Okay, I'm breaking this one. I'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that, like how my stream schedules will be during the holiday season. I did order all the Christmas presents by now. Well, not all. I'm missing like for my mom. I'm missing one. Yeah. Yeah, for my mom, I'm still missing a present. The rest I have. For my brother, I got Monty Python Magic Gathering cards. He's been always talking about those cards. He doesn't play Magic Gathering, but he's more like a card collector. Where I'm more playing, he likes to collect. And he always wanted those. It was like a very small, like special collection for Magic. And he always wanted them, but it's always was like too expensive for him. So I got him those now. At least like one volume. There's 2 volumes. I got him 1 volume. Was expensive as is. It's probably like the most expensive gift this year. Originally we were like, yeah, we don't gift each other anything. And it was like, yeah, we gift each other like very small things. Very inexpensive small things. And now I'm going to gift my brother this pretty expensive thing. It was pretty expensive. I'm just going to say it was over 60 euro. But well, it is how it is. Where are the borders? Okay. Yeah, we played this one before, I think. It's fine. Nah, my brother doesn't watch my streams, it's fine. Okay, got it. Oh my god, I didn't break it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we have to like kick these against walls and stuff. Please break. Okay, broke. Cool. That one didn't break though. Please break, thanks. I will just tell him that I was lucky and got it like for a good price. No. Fuck you. And then it's fine. Doesn't need to know I paid this huge price for it. Yeah, me and my brother, we are both big Monty Python fans. My entire family basically likes Monty Python. If you guys didn't watch like Monty Python stuff, I really can recommend it. If you like the brain dead humor, like it's some of it's just even too stupid for me sometimes. I'm like, yeah. In German, I think it's like ᵂᵃᵃᵒᵐᵉ, it's like the most well known of it. Very brainful, actually. Yeah, I mean, technically, it does have a very witty kind of theme to it. My personal favorite Monty Python thing is Wunderbare Welt der Schwerkraft. What's the English name? I don't know what the English name is. It's like something completely different. And now to something completely different. No one's going to get this joke, but yeah, it's really fun. There was like a ᵃᵃᵃᵒᵐᵉ set. Knights of the... I think... Oh, what's the name? I think in English it was a very stupid pun name. Camelot? Something with Camelot. I think that was like... There was a joke in there, in the English name of it. In German they reference the round table. I have to watch that sometime again. I haven't watched that in ages. outside of some compilations. Been more busy watching the other sketch stuff from Monty Python. Yeah, I hope you all like that. I'm pretty sure you will. For my dad, I got a something small. For my dad, I got my dad likes playing darts, and I got a keychain with like a dart board, but it's basically like a multi-tool and mostly like for like beer opening and stuff and bottle opener. There's a bottle opener and a multi-tool shit. I just saw it on like Amazon and I was like, yeah, why not? And for my mom, I have no idea. Probably I get some, I don't know, some cologne or something. I think like my mom is always the most difficult thing because she isn't into much things. Very hard to like find anything all the time. For my little sister, I'm getting like Playmobiles, a Playmobil set and Hot Wheels because apparently she wanted Hot Wheels. I don't know why. Apparently she did. Could be just my dad influencing her, but. And for my little brother, he was like I asked him day before yesterday. I asked him what he wants. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like in this age where it's very difficult to like figure out what to get them. Because they're not like old enough for like video games, but also not like too old for everything else. And it's like, what do you get? And I asked him, and he was like, yeah, I want like a Nerf gun, and he was like, he wants a minigun, and there wasn't a minigun from Nerf, but there was this other Nerf kind of Nerf-alike. Don't know what the name of it is. X something. Got them. V-Bucks. No, he's not in that age yet. He's not playing Fortnite. Doesn't even have a console yet. Oh, he has a Switch. I got him that now. And this minigun Nerf thing. Yeah, it's awful. No, it's nice, but it's during Christmas and birthdays. It's like having such a big family really hurts the wallet. And really like takes a lot of time because you have to like think about what you get each of them. And obviously like I know some people of my family better than others. That's just normal. I'm glad that I don't have like I'm not in contact with like my family is even bigger technically. Like my uncle and my aunt, but I'm not really in contact with them. I see them occasionally when we like meet as a family. Well, I don't really have any contact with them. Like my active family is my dad, my mom, my stepmom, not stepmom. Stepmom's the wrong name. Not stepmom. How do I put this? What's the German name for that even? Basically the wife of my dad. My dad remarried, and that's so I have two technically, like my real mom and like the other mom. Like my dad, the other mom. No, it's fine. I can talk about it. It's not like there's anything too bad. You can like know about my family. I don't think there's anything bad about like talking about my family. It's fine. I'm a Nuraririn. We spirits obviously have like big families. Only it's natural. Yeah, I have a big brother, a little brother, and a little sister. I have a great aunt. I have an aunt. I have a uncle. I don't have any grandparents. That's something that I don't have. And what do you call what's that for me? I got a cousin, and I got a great cousin. Yeah, great cousin. Mom, other mom, dad, big brother, little sister, uncle, aunt. There, that's like the close family. At least those that I technically have contact with. As mentioned with my aunt and uncle. You're not part of my family. I don't consider not a family. You guys are something else. You guys are more, you guys are special. Not more special sounds bad, but you guys are still like very cool. I can talk myself out of that. But yeah, it's a big family, and every time, and whenever it's like Christmas, it's like so difficult to like figure out what to do. You're special to me. Okay, there you go. You have a special place in my heart. There. That is very close to my family. Yeah. I think I'm when next week by like on like Thursday, I think I'm going to my family. Friday? Oh no, wait. No, wait. Next week? Not next. The week after that. Yeah. Because I don't have any days free and the holidays. I'm working. I don't know. I don't see like I don't have like the. Yeah, I think on Monday we go there. I don't have like the. I don't feel like getting vacation days. Doing like the non-regular holidays. If it's weird. Yeah, it's on 24th, 25th, 26th. 26th, is that also? 18? Yeah. 18th is nothing, forget about it. Yeah, 24th, 25th, 26th. Yeah. Okay. Why are you singing? Stop singing, I didn't give you the permission to sing. Fuck you. Did not give you the permission. Stop singing! I'm going back to the other playlist. Going back to this one. This one's better. Well, that sucks, that's your issue. That's your problem, I don't care. Fixed. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Really weird. And okay, you know, because I just saw it in my calendar. You know what the worst thing is? Do you know when the first birthday is? Do you know when the second birthday is? Do you know when the third birthday of my family is? If you guessed at the start of January, you're damn right. Is it too loud? I thought I turned it down enough. Oh yeah, I see it's still a bit too loud. Shut up, I'm not. Why should I? What do I gain from that? What do I gain from that? Shut up. Like, Christmas happens and then January immediately fucking the next birthdays. Three birthdays in January. It's awful. You go from you just recovered from the Christmas shopping, and then January comes around and it just hits you immediately. Like, yeah, you go. Next one. The winters, yeah, basically feels like ice water soup. Also the solidarity thing, cause no, thank you. If my wonderful boss isn't giving me any solidarity, then why should I give it back? Or should start with then. I don't, thank you. I will work the exact 8 hours of the day that I have to work, and then I will clock out and head out and never think about work for the rest of the day ever again. That's how I do it. Do I look like I would... Occasionally I'm forced to, like, maybe at best I'm doing like 1 hour extra if it has to be. If it absolutely has to be, it's like 1 hour extra. As soon as it's over an hour, you can expect that I will start barking at you and I will get pissed off at everyone. And I will be pissed for the rest of the week if I have to like work for an hour longer. Because I'm like, I could have had more free time that day, but they just had to like put that extra hour in there. I don't know, I'm one of those people that like call me lazy and shit. But I'm one of those people that absolutely does not need work. If I would not have to work, I would not do it. I would absolutely not do it. If I wasn't completely judged by the community and everything around me, then I would most certainly not work. No, but I mean like technically you could call me lazy because I hate working. Yeah, basically, I would 100% be a need. Like, definitely. I'm this close. I mean, I'm already like doing my home hours. Like, I hate work. Work is bullshit. I think it's dumb. And I'm happy there are people who like, I need my work. I don't know what else to do with my time. But I'm not one of those people. I would know plenty of ways to use my time other than 8 hours of working. There are so many ways that I could use them, be it for the stream, be it like just for myself, be it for learning languages, be it for learning to sing, to draw, to dance, for anything really. Travel towns, countries. I would know a lot of ways to use my time instead of working for 8 hours. Which is why I'm like really wanting to go for like a part-time thing, because like I think that's plenty enough. I'm good with 4 hours a day and then have 4 whole hours extra of the day. Yeah, basically. I did think about like with programming you can like become a solo person, basically a one-man show, and like offer your services for like programming, but I don't know, I feel like I would be too lazy for that as well, and then you like have to do all the paper stuff and paperwork that you have to like do in Germany for that stuff. You have to like become like a ᴃᵉᵜᵒᵐᵉ and shit and all. Thank you very much. That's even more of a pain. My general motto of my life is I take the pain, yeah, exactly. I take the path that's the least pain. That's like my thing. Whatever is like as uncomplicated as it can be, that's the path I'm taking. Even if it's not the most efficient one, I'm taking that path because I don't have to think hard and don't have to like think about. Yeah, I mean in Germany I could technically do that. That's a thing that you can do in Germany, but like not only would my entire family disown me, but I would also like never get like any social interactions with anybody. Because unfortunately like there's like zero understanding for this kind of stuff, and a lot of people are like, oh, but you have to work and work is so important. And like, fuck off. My family is very like work oriented. Like honestly, like why the hard focus? Why are so many people like making their life revolve around work? It's like whatever, like who cares? I would get it in like areas where like your daily work really affects a lot. For me, it's oftentimes when I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really that matters if I like work super hard and go like 12 hours a day, or I go like start end at 8 after 8 hours and go like go take my leave, and it's like what's the difference? Not like anyone gets damaged from that. No, but I'm judging long-term students. I always was really against studying. I'm a very anti-study person. I always had the opinion that like people that study are kind of like, I don't know, they're very special. Not not actually attacking anyone, but like that never was for me. It wasn't an idea. Play dance music. Yeah. I mean, if I were to study something, I would probably like study like teaching. I was always like very interested in becoming a teacher, funnily enough. Yeah, because over your work really affects something. Yeah, like teacher. I've been always like really into the idea of like being a teacher. If it wasn't as complicated to become a teacher as it is, I would have done that instead of programming, because I like teaching people. I like having to deal with people and like explaining them things. Maybe you like realized my enjoyment to explain things on stream as well. Sometimes I yap a bit and explain stuff a lot. Well, being a teacher would have been pretty cool. But yeah, it's too much pain teaching Thailand. High school students on the IT homework. Nah, I don't know if I could do that, Jimly. I can only do web dev. I only know TypeScript and JavaScript. I don't know like any other languages. Not like I'm well versed in like programming. Cute tigers. I mean, I was thinking about like if one of my plans like a couple of years ago was going to Japan and becoming a teacher there. I really would love to like be a language teacher in Japan. But yeah, I didn't really ever get around to like fulfilling that. I don't know. They probably like expect like proper like, you know, stuff. Proper experience. Be like, hey, I worked in the school, or like I studied teaching or something, or studied a language, which I did not. I guess with like teaching, it like makes more sense in a lot of job fields. In a lot of job fields, I feel like people are like over exaggerating things. Like, I don't think you need like 500 million years of experience in every single job field just to do like something. I mean, ᵃᵃᵃᵈ can tell you how fast I technically how fast I learned programming. I went from 0 to like to like an own project, and no, I'm pretty sure I don't want to like be too I want to like be humble and stuff, but I would say I'm almost above like our senior web developer. I want to be humble. He has some skills that I don't, but I think like overall in terms of regular knowledge and programming, I think I'm just like logic, at least like in terms of logical understanding. Natural. Well, I'm actually like a fast learner. That's like one of those qualities that I have. That's applicable in all kinds of areas. I'm a fast learner. I like to, like with everything really. I like doing like school. I never really learned doing school. You know, other people they're like whenever there's a test or something or exam, they like sit down and have to like learn, or else they would like suck ass at it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I listen to the classes, and I'm like, yeah, I know what's going on. I like literally like all I learned was doing classes, and then I was good to go. Even for like my final exams. For the final exams, I like literally. People won't believe this. Like, people do not believe this if I tell them this thing. Not even other yokais believe this, but for my final exams, I think I learned like 10 minutes. I learned like 10 minutes for my final exams. Not even kidding. Because English classes I did not need to learn for. I always was like good at English. I'm literally better. Most students, you know. Aren't students just like not even appearing during classes? Yeah, for English I didn't need to learn. I've always been very like skilled at English language. I mean, I started very early on with learning English and talking with people online in English. So that's a thing. Then German. German is like, yeah, it's German. I mean, what do you really want to learn about German? Like, some grammar shit, but that's pretty, like, after practicing it like 5 million times in like classes, you should have that down. And you can't really prepare for what's coming anyway in German, because there could be like anything. Yeah, German finals were like one of the hardest. Then there was math. Math was the worst one for me. Yes, I'm a programmer, and no, I can't do math. Shut up. That's why I'm programming. You can't speak German, yeah. That's true. I can confirm that. Math I really sucked ass at. Well, not sucked ass at, but I got like a 3, so a C grade for the Americans. But it's still passable, it's still good. Or was it a 3 or was it a 2? Like a 2 or a 3? Huh. I don't know actually if it was a 2 or 3. I think the final exam was a 2. Either the final exam was a 2 and I got like a 3 at the end of the year for math, or my final exam was a 3 and that saved me on a 2 for the final. Yeah, I'm good at English. For the final score, for the final grade. There we go, grade. For the final grade. One of those two options, I don't know how it was. And then we, in our place in Germany, we had like two other vocal exams. Those 3 were like the forced written exams, and then we had like 2 vocal exams that you couldn't like pick. And I did pick chemistry and what do we call it in English? Not social studies, the other thing, the one about like money and not communism, the other thing, sociology, call that in English, sociology. Wait, is that what I mean? What's it called? Economics. Yeah, basically. Economics, yeah. That's the one I did for my second one. The second one, I got A. I did not learn it all for that, and I got like A for the economics. I got like 4 score. I did not learn even 1 minute for that. 4 score, perfect. Grade 1. And chemistry, I struggled a bit. Chemistry, I was having a bit of an issue with it. And I got a 2. Yeah, that one I got 2. So I got like a 2 in German, a 1 in English, a 3 or 2 in math, I don't know, a 1 in economics, and a 2 in chemistry. Not pretty good. I did pretty good considering I did not learn. I really wish I was as chill nowadays as I was back then. I have considered, Jimmy. I'll be 100% honest. I have considered becoming an investor. Because that's technically perfect for me, because then I can like stop working. Have like 1 good hit and then just chill. But I feel like I'm too irresponsible for that. Yeah, I wish I was like as chill as I was back in the day. Back during my yokai school days, I was so fucking relaxed. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. I was so relaxed during like my school day. I was like, I had such a fucking I don't give a shit attitude. I was a very good student. It wasn't like I was a troublemaker or anything, but I was a very good student. But I was like, I never learned. I like barely did my homework. Whenever there was homework, I like barely like I basically just spat that on the on the fucking paper and was like, yeah, cool, that's whatever, it's cool. As long as like the teacher like looks at it and goes like, yeah, cool, you wrote something. That was enough for me. But I was active in classes. I did like answer a lot of things, and I think that like really helped me. Constantly like actively working in classes, I think that like helps you keep some knowledge in and saves you from like learning afterwards. So that's pretty cool. The worst things for me were like stuff like poetry and stuff. Poems, when we had to like learn poems. And I hated that because I could not just sit in class and like learn it during class. I just had to sit down at home and learn it then, and I hated doing that. Because the one time I have to sit down and learn, where I'm forced to do that. But yeah, overall, pretty fun. I had a very chill attitude. I also was like, I had a very attitude in terms of like, I don't care what other people think about me. Okay, I still have that. Never mind. I still have that. I lost that mentality for a tiny bit, like a couple years ago, but I kind of regained that. Yeah, König. No, what the one that's haunting my dreams is der Zauberlehrling, Magician's Apprentice. That one is haunting my dreams. I don't think we actually did König. I don't think we had that. I think we had. I don't remember which one we had. But I know we had like Magician's Apprentice. That's the one that I 100% remember because it was ass, and I was like a week late on that. I was like, no, I can't do this today. I didn't learn, and I took that out like for an entire week. I was like, no, I didn't learn it yet. Give me some time. Yeah, exactly, something like that. Poem recital stream. No, please don't. I hated that a lot. That was like the worst. No. Please stop. Why do you guys still know that? Stop that. I hope you googled that. Hope you don't just have that in your head still. What was your favorite class in school? I think for ᵂᵃᵃ it was math. I think I remember that. My favorite class in school had to be either English, although English was chill because I was too good for it. English was chill because I was too good for it, so I like basically did nothing during the English class. The only thing like I did during like English class was help my English teacher. Sometimes there were some really funny situations where like someone from my class like asked something. Someone from my class like asked something, like a question, like what a certain word would be when you were free writing and everything. And then my English teacher sometimes, she was really good at English, but my English teacher sometimes I was like, I don't know. I don't know what that word would be in English. And then like both in sync would turn to me. I was sitting like around the back. Both would like turn to me. Nura, do you know what that word is in English? Like, yeah, it's that one. Usually like, I had a huge, do I still have that to this day? I don't know. But back in the day I had a huge dictionary of like English in my brain. I basically had, my teacher back then was like, I have to become a dolmetsch. Is that the English word for it as well? As translator. Which YouTuber was responsible? Everyone. The entire internet is. Because like everything I did in the internet, I did in English. I watched English YouTubers, I talked with people in English, I read English manga. I read English in general, a lot of games I played on English. And that from a very early on. Like very early on I did that already. And to this day I prefer English over German. I feel more comfortable speaking English. I actually struggle less speaking English. Like with German, my German is becoming worse and worse and worse. Like generally, like sometimes I feel so embarrassed when I'm talking with my family. Sometimes I feel like my family thinks I have like some speech problem that I have to get checked out. No one said anything about it, but I feel like it. Because sometimes like because sometimes I just like I can't think of the word in German. I'm like, I got the word in English in my mind. Sometimes I'm just speaking like Dinglish. But in the other way around, I speak English German. Because I just add some English word into my German sentence because I can't think of the German word at that point. That's becoming like increasingly worse. Yeah, it's becoming worse and worse. Like, yeah, it's awful. But I mean, over the day, I don't speak a lot. I'm not a big talker. I know, hard to believe watching these streams that I don't talk a lot. But outside of the streams, I really don't talk a lot. I'm very quiet of a person. And so most time when I like speak, it's like basically to you guys or like to people on the internet. And that's obviously in English, so I speak like 80% English over the day and maybe 20% German. And if that happens for like 3-4 years plus more, then you can imagine that eventually you just forget how German works. What do you mean you don't believe me? You were there. You know that I'm very quiet in terms of what I say. If I say anything, I hate talking. Like face to face at least. Or at least like, I'm very selective with the people I talk. I don't talk to everyone as actively. There's a lot of people that I may like have contact with a lot, but I don't talk with them a lot. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't, because I don't have any talk topics with a lot of people. That's like the issue. What am I supposed to talk with like a random coworker about? I don't want to talk about work because that's stupid. Why should I like talk about work with someone when it's like not work time? Depressing song in the background again. Very fitting. And what else am I supposed to talk about? Talk with them about gaming? Talk with them about my stream? Talk with them about yokai? Talk with them about TCG? Talk about lit? About what the fuck is lit? What do you mean lit? What do you mean I could talk about lit? Girls, I that implies that I have. Scroll up. You saw Shimley saying the word neat. I'm a neat, basically. Talking about girls would imply that I have contact with women. If I had contact with women, do you think I would be gaming all day? Yeah, unfortunately, being a neat is my dream. It's my dream. But no, I don't have anything. I genuinely, honest to God, I don't know when like the last time I like actively like talked to a woman. Yeah, okay, but I barely talk with them either. Don't think that counts. Yeah, but like, I don't know, like I generally don't know when's the last time I like actively like had a conversation. Well, no, actually it's not that long ago. It was actually on like doing the last convention. Not last convention, but like the big convention in March where I was at. They are actually like talk with some girls. It sounds so weird. This is such a weird topic. Shut up now. Just shut up. You guys be happy that I don't have any relationship. I'm open. I'm free to grab, guys. You can get me any day. You can get me any day. I'm free. You're so lucky that your precious parading leader is free to grab. An idol can't have a relationship. Simple as is. Yeah, I mean, there was like a thing. If your GF is not in the chat, this video GF facts. During the convention, there was actually a pretty cute girl I was talking to. It was pretty adorable. But yeah, I'm not the kind of person to like shoot my shot or anything. I'm not that kind of person at all. I hate interacting in those kinds of ways. In general, like I've had my horrible experiences in life. And my horrible experiences in life, and ever since that, like, I don't know, I don't trust women. I have a trust issue. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have the confidence. It's more like, I don't really know what the reason is. I do have the confidence for this stuff, especially like nowadays. But at the same time, it's like, I think I'm very picky, honestly. I think I'm honestly too picky for stuff, because like for me, like if I were to engage in a relationship, it would have to be something very uncomplicated. I hate like super complicated relationships where it's like we have to like do something like every week, and we have to like go out somewhere and do something together and talk to each other like every day, and I hate that. I had like some relationships like that years ago, and I hate that. For me, it's like, yeah, it's cool that like to know this person exists, that this relationship exists, and that one person can like talk to the other person at any point. But I've hated when it starts being like super forced, when it's like, oh, we have to like do this and do that, and because we're in a relationship, so, and that annoys me. And like, I value my free time, and it isn't like, doesn't mean like I hate spending time with a certain person, but it's like sometimes I just have my time where I just want to be for myself, and I don't want to like do something all the time. And that's like the thing that's like really difficult, and finding a person that's like into a yokai like me that at the same time is not like super like tries to like overdo this relationship thing is difficult, basically impossible. Love needy women. No thanks. I had that once. One time. Nura story time. The last relationship that I had healed me. with that kind of woman. It sounds so evil, but that like healed me for the rest of my life with that kind of person. Because that kind of person was like a kind of person that like literally every fucking day at around like, I think it was like around 7 or 8 p.m. we would have to have a video call on our phone, which I already hate. I hate video calls just with anybody. This isn't like a hate towards anyone. I hate video calls. I would have a video call. And it's not like a video call that's like, you know, that's like fun or anything. No, the video call is just because she's like, I want to fall asleep next to you. And it's like, yeah, that's sweet and all, but it's pissing me off because it's beyond awkward. It was so fucking awkward, and it robbed me of like 30 fucking minutes of my time every day because I had to deal with that constantly. I sound like an asshole, I know. But it annoyed me. It was so annoying. Like every day, it was like, yeah, no, I need to just sit there, and like you can't even like talk with that person because they're trying to sleep. And if you talk with that person, then they can't sleep. and it's like you just sit there in quiet, just awkwardly staring at the phone screen. And I hated that so much. Yeah, that was like annoying. Very, very, very annoying. It did have a pretty interesting effect on my little brother though. I was still living with my parents back then. Done that in VR chat. Man, the people that sleep in VR chat are weird. I don't know why people do that or what they gain from that. I feel like that's very uncomfortable. Yeah, but that's so fucking annoying. Holy shit, and it's like it has no advantage whatsoever. Honestly, I take pride in a certain thing that I have. There is a certain ability that I have. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm a boring person, if I'm just boring. But 3 out of 3 people that ended up sleeping in the same room as me. I'm not implying anything, and it was just like one of those were just like a friend sleeping in the same room. Nothing like, don't make up any fantasies. 3 out of 3 people had like issues sleeping, just in general. They had problems sleeping just basically their entire life. And when they slept in the same room as me, they had 0 problems sleeping. They could just fall asleep completely, no issue, and they slept through, and they always were like, holy shit, it was the first time I slept like this well in years. I'm like, why do I have that ability? Why is that a thing? It would be one thing, it was like once, but the fact that 3 out of 3 people had the exact same experience. I pride myself in having a very relaxed aura, you know, like very relaxed atmosphere around me, and I feel like that really helps people. But yeah, that's like a very interesting thing. But yeah, like, I don't know. This? What this? Finish your sentence, don't go this, comma. I should check the oxygen. No, I think it's just my very relaxed aura that I have. Because I'm my very that aura that I mentioned, my very I don't give a shit aura. I think that's like very, that's like translating to other people around me. A very calm self. I don't even know when's the last time I was like really angry, like actually angry. Don't even know if I was actually angry. Like actually full like really real deal full on pissed off at something. Maybe no, I don't know. Maybe like once, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago I can kind of recall something. But other than that, not really. No, that's the difference. I'm a very how do you put that? Wait. Is that an English word as well? Choleric, yeah, okay, you can say that. I'm a very choleric person. I rage for fun. When you see me rage or angry, then it's for fun. I'm usually like, when I like rage about something and like go like, holy shit, fuck this bullshit, and it's not like because I'm angry, it's just because I'm having fun. And it's my way to let out a tiny bit of anger that I build up, but I'm not actually angry. Fun fact, I also had never been in a fight in my life. Not once. I've never had a fight with anyone. Verbally, maybe twice. Physically, not even once. Not with anybody out there. And I don't think like no one really ever bothered like picking a fight with me. I think because of my very relaxed self. I was like, I never like see like any issue with anyone. Like, yeah, if someone pisses me off, then like, yeah, sure, whatever. I can just ignore their existence and continue on with my day. Which is like my general thing. Like, I don't know. I'm just a relaxed person. All things together, I don't see a reason to like complain constantly and very passive. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like some fucking monk, some fucking League of Legends character that just silences the other party by existing. Yeah, it's very funny. And nowadays, like, I've been single for so long, to get back to the whole relationship thing. I've been single for so long that I honestly, like, I prefer it. I prefer it, honestly, at this point. I can't even imagine what it's like to have a relationship. It's like, yeah, I don't know. You know how, like, say, how there's like this whole wording of like, you only miss what you know. You won't miss anything that you never got to like like you got to know. Like, yeah, basically like that. I don't really know what it's like to have a full-on relationship, like, so I'm not missing it. I'm good. I know what to do with my time. I can have fun on my own. The only thing that I have to agree on that I see the advantage of is like cuddling and shit. I'm I'm a cuddly person, a cuddly yokai. I like to cuddle with people, but unfortunately, I barely get the chance of it with it. Doing that outside of a relationship, that's like the only thing that I like get. That's like the only advantage I see from that. And partner cosplays, maybe like partner cosplays would be cool. Oh, that's about it. Other than that, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm good. I sound so sad. Stop. It's like all of the more younger people of my family are like that as well. My big brother isn't in any relationship. My great cousin isn't. My cousin isn't. What? Cuddling? Oh, partner cosplay. Partner cosplaying is super cool. I would love to do that. That has always been a dream of mine. Cosplaying together, and I feel like that's like peak. Doing like cosplays together. Like, I always wanted to do like a Rika and Yuta cosplay from ᴂᵃᵃᵃ together, but unfortunately that never happened. Unfortunately, that's not a thing. That's just wishful thinking. I mean, nowadays it's also like, where do you find people for a relationship? It's such a weird question, but where do you find people for a relationship? Online dating is garbage. Been through that, garbage. Then I'm not a party person because I'm not drinking, so I'm not a party person either. So where else do you meet people? The con. Yeah, but how do you approach? I can't approach someone on a convention with that intention. I feel that wine, by the way. I feel so fucking weird because that person is on the convention to just enjoy the convention and just have fun there. I don't want to like go up there and go like, hey, I think your cosplay is cool. Wanna become friends? Like, I just feel weird after it because then I'm like, yeah, that person just wants to enjoy the time here and I don't want to like stand there. yeah, perfectly so. Yeah. Fucking risk 100 all over 1000 over here. Man has that whiz. Just head up to some ᴂᵃᵃᵃ. Hey, cutie, I have a whole fucking 21 subscribers on YouTube. You wanna come back to my place, Nader? I can help you with that cosplay. Oh god. The fact that there are people like that out there is terrifying. The fact that there's 100% someone out there that said that before is a terrifying thought to me. Yeah, I don't know, like with conventions, it's like, because I'm thinking about myself, and I myself would probably be very similar if like some random person approached me and started like talking to me and tried to like force a conversation on me. I'd be like, fuck you. One truth and one lie. Online dating in a nutshell. My God, I don't know if like all countries are as horrendous as Germany in terms of like online dating, but German online dating. I have to stand up for a moment. Give me a moment. My legs are falling asleep right now. I don't know why. Okay. German online dating for some reason is like the worst. You got like, okay, what kind of girls do you have in like German online dating? You have like the my entire personality. You got like the one kind of girl who's like, my entire personality is drinking wine. Like, no shit. Those kinds of people are like, I don't get what they're, what are they selling themselves on? You look at their fucking bio, and their entire bio is zu vino sag ich Nino, and you're like, fuck off. The amount of times I read this fucking stupid ass sentence on online platforms is insane. ᵃᵃ, I will be 100% honest. I'm a yokai failure. I'm a Nuraririn failure. I've tried like 4 different. I tried like 4 different dating platforms. Yeah, facts. I should just code an entire website in like entire HTML code just into my bio on the dating platform. Facts, actually. Good point. Thanks. But like, I tried like 4 to 5 different dating platforms in my life, and none of those worked. I'm a failure. That's all there is to it. I'm incapable of attracting someone's attention. Yeah, that was a thing. I remember that being a thing. You showed that to me before. It was a online platform for programmers. That shit was so cringe. I'm sorry. That was so cringe. I would just have went onto the platform and criticized every bad bit of code that I found on there. Lol, I would have totally coded it different. That's so inefficient. Lol, what the fuck? That's not best practice. Garbage. Complete. Just become Stack Overflow on there. Yeah, but no, I'm just incapable of like pulling it. I had my face, but was pretty popular on like dating platforms. I had my face like right after school, basically. When I left yokai school, I was pretty popular on dating platforms. I got some pretty good results, but I don't know. I feel like ever since I became a programmer, like my whiz, my whiz just decreased by 200%. It's like the people can smell that you're a programmer and they're like, hell nah. That person is a programmer, gamer, and streamer? Oh hell nah, I'm not dealing with that. I don't know. Maybe it's just something changed between those times. Maybe it's just that at some point like they look for more mature people. Which I'm not. I'm not a mature person. Best case would be someone exactly like me. Like I'm one of those people that would actually that would date like their own person. like their own gender bent version, or like not even my own gender version. I would just date myself. That sounds so overly self-loving, but I would do that. I think that would be pretty fun. You'll be need some time. Yeah. Perfect. I used that at my next job interview actually, ᵃᵉᵜᵒᵐᵉ. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Workless. Doing nothing. Strange, you know what I mean. I would date myself. I think I would be a fun partner. Yeah, but I know that conventions would technically be the best place, but like again, I think it's so weird to like force a conversation on someone on a convention, because like that person is trying to enjoy the day here. Nah, I would not play D&D with myself, because that would just be complete fucking bullshit. I would just do nonsense constantly, and like nothing would make sense. It would like be complete chaos. I need to stand for a bit. Sorry if I'm a bit more quiet now. Yeah, but you have to force it on the person doing a convention. That's just how it is. Because I can assure you, everyone who's on a convention does not want to talk with a random person. I can assure you that much. Okay, first off, Insta is a bad idea because I don't even use Instagram. I don't even know how Instagram works. And their number? No. Yeah, and the person that well, one of the people that I talked there was just a friend that I knew from like D&D. One of the people that I talked to were just there on the convention together. Just knew them from D&D, and I have no like interest in that person. They're absolutely not my type, like at all. Yeah, very... yeah, special. And the other person was a family member of that girl that was there. And I felt like it would be beyond weird if we sat there talking to like the cousin of her, and me just going to go like, oh yeah, by the way, you're cute, can I get your number? I feel like that would be the most fucking awkward thing you could do. That has the same energy as like flirting with your friend's mom. Flirting with someone else's, like a friend's family member, is like so fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know, it's like... I'm just a yokai failure, that's just how it is. I'm not fit to like attract attention to me. Shut up. It's not a good idea. Don't talk nonsense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not. I'm just not like that kind of person anymore. I think that train drove off already. The whole I have confidence enough, confidence in my own way. I'm confident in my own self, yes, but I'm not confident in the fact that other people want to deal with that. Like, imagine having to deal with my kind of bullshit on a daily basis as a relationship. Imagine like having your own Nura stream daily, constantly. You have to save yourself for yourself. Yeah, exactly. One day when cloning is possible, then I will clone myself. And then I can finally be happy. Living with myself and having a relationship with myself. Perfection. Yeah, very funny. Very interesting topic. Just all together. I've had this topic with a lot of people in my life. Like with my best friend and all. I also had my topic with my best friend. And he's also like, I think he's also at the point where it's like, I think this person is helpless. No, that would be self-cessed. That's a difference. That's a difference. That's self-cessed. Very different topic. It's not like I would be able to get myself like get a kid for myself. I would not want that. You just chill in a relationship together. Big powered streamer server for German people. Okay. Saw that on Twitter, an announcement. Some German YouTuber making a powered server for like German streamers, YouTubers and stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's like, yeah, whatever. At this point, it's been too long since I had like active conversations with like female subjects. That I'm like not confident enough anymore in that whole regard, and I don't trust women. It sounds so weird to say that, but I don't trust women. I don't trust like any signals anymore. I had a experience in school and that was enough. I could like talk with ᵂᵃᵃᵃ if you're interested about hearing that. I gladly will tell you about that in private. About my school experience with that whole thing. So far I know, but do I tell that openly? Technically I could tell that openly. There's nothing bad about it, honestly. Yeah, I can talk about it openly. That's okay. Let me get something to drink and then I can mention it. It's fine. Not like there's anything too embarrassing. It's just very fucking. Good old German tap water. I would be very shocked if Germany is a girl. I would be shocked beyond everything. Okay. So, school story. So back in school, in yokai school, I was very much like a no, probably not. Probably not, because that just makes a lot of issues in the long term. That just creates issues. Unless it's like really like hitting it off. But generally no. In the long term I feel like that's making problems. But yeah, okay. Back in yokai school I was actually, despite how I'm talking right now, I was a very hopelessly romantic person. I was very into the idea of like a relationship and being all lovey-dovey together and all that stuff. I was really into the idea during like my school time, like very into the idea. And it only like after school where it like stopped, where I was like, yeah, whatever, I don't care anymore. And the big experience, the experience that probably gave me that idea was there was a girl I had a crush on in school who was she was super cute, like endlessly cute. Like she was literally, if I had to describe like my perfect ideal partner, she would be exactly that. Like I'm not even kidding. In terms of looks, in terms of humor, in terms of like how she talked, in terms of naming. It was like literally like ideal. Basically she was just a female version of me. She was equally correct in her head, constantly like talking complete nonsense and just talking on and on about nonsense and being very chill in general. And it was very fun. I talked with her a lot. You had You're really good. Like, we understood each other very well. Like, very well. Like, I only entered, like, I switched classes, like, during, like, the last years in school. And I was new in the class. I, like, immediately, like, hit it off with her. And it was really nice. It was really fun. And then we also, like, hung around constantly, like, together at school. Like, which is technically, like, with school, like, you usually have, like, your boy groups and your, like, girl groups. But we constantly, like, hung together. And had, like, fun. And she was also, like, very, like, forward, I think. Very, like, contact happy and always, like, close and always, like, smiling at me and looking at my way, you know, like, all of the signs. And, like, yeah, that's going to work just fine. We even went on, like, 1 or 2 dates. One of those was, like, a cinema. It was the second date. Don't worry, I did not choose the first date to be the cinema. I'm not that dense. I'm a ᵂᵃᵃᵈᵉ, but not that much of a failure. First day we just went to, like, a city and we walked around there and had a nice talk. We both, like, we both also, like, just walking around and wandering and looking around at stuff and watching people. We are both very similar in that regard. And then I, like, obviously, like, eventually I asked her out. And ask yourself how that went, considering the topic we're talking about right now. Yeah, that went great. We did stay friends, and I was a bit desperate, I'll be honest with that much. I did, like, we stayed, like, friends, very close friends together. Like, basically, like, after my confession, nothing changed about the relationship we had. And we stayed, like, very good friends and constantly hung around together. And I was a bit desperate and asked, I think, like, 2 more times. Yeah, I was very desperate back then. Which is obviously, like, I mean, can you blame me? Literally, like, the ideal girl. Even, like, looking back at it today, was perfect. Even to this day, I would, like, not consider anyone else better. And yeah, it didn't work out. Then I left school and then we lost contact because she changed phone numbers. We, like, still chatted a bit. Not that way. Not that way. I was not that desperate. It was a regular confession. It was nothing begging. I did not beg. And it was, I don't know, it was just weird. Like, ever since that experience, I, like, stopped trusting women. Ever since that, I'm, like, one of the fractions of the people that goes, like, yeah, whatever, women, they have thoughts, but I don't understand them. Because she was constantly smiling at me and, like, staying around. We were laughing together, had dates and all, and constantly had it out together. And then I even, like, I also was, like, talking out with, like, her best friend. She was in relationship. The best friend was in relationship. Don't worry, there was nothing to worry about there. Talking with her best friend a lot. And she told me, like, yeah, by the way, she also still has, like, the movie tickets and stuff. And the day you were, like, shopping and stuff, she still has, like, the train ticket and stuff, like, hung up in her room, and, like, the little pinboard stuff where a lot of people keep, like, important memories. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, what? What? Huh? Apparently it was important enough to, like, hang it on a fucking pinboard, but it wasn't, like, important enough to, like, get a relationship. Yeah, and then she eventually changed phone numbers, and then we lost contact, and yeah. That sucked. And then she never contacted me either again, and then I feel like, yeah, she probably had enough of my bullshit. Some Nura storyline that you guys can know right into your Nura wiki page. I know I'm a very open person. A lot of other people probably wouldn't talk about that. The lore update, yeah. You can update your Wikipedia now. You Nuraririn Wikipedia. Where's my VTuber Wikipedia entry, guys? You better work on that. That was years ago. Now it's your next turn. I don't know, I tried having a next turn many times after that. And none of those next turns went anywhere. So, yeah, whatever. Whatever. I think like in school it was easier for me because like you constantly had automatically were in contact with that person. No, that's like, it's too much of a pain. Too much of a pain. But yeah, I think that's all about the topic that there's to talk about. Now you know why I don't trust women anymore. Why I don't trust any signs that any woman has any interest, even if it's like the most obvious fucking sign. Even like a woman could literally like confess to me and I would probably still have like doubts. I'd probably still be like, are you sure? Are you sure? This is not just a mistake. Like the thing. Need of a Deca Fumo. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting my ᴃᵃ body pillow soon. Next year I can cuddle with ᴃᵃ and then I'm good. ᴃᵃ can keep me company forever. So like you don't just ask someone for that. You don't just go to some person, especially if that person fucking, oh god, it's lyrics again. Yeah, we have lyrics now. You don't just, especially not after a girl rejected you, you don't go, oh okay, can we at least be F+? You can't just do that. Yeah, congratulations, but I'm not that kind of person. While I myself, honest to God, I'll be honest here, I would not mind that idea, but I honestly I'm not that kind of person. People do not have that interest. I'm confident in my own looks and self, but that's about it. I'm also confident in the fact that I am well aware that other people aren't like as confident in that. To put it nicely. But okay, it's enough about this topic now. I talked far too much about this topic for something that an idol should talk about. Technically I'm not an idol, I'm a VTuber. There's a big difference between an idol and a VTuber, considering if you look at Ollie. Like, look at fucking ᴂᵃᵃ Ollie, you know that an idol and a VTuber is a very different thing. There's a big gap between those things. But guys, I have to show you guys. We have to, if we do a reaction stream, remind me to show you guys some Holostar stuff. The Holostars Valentine's Day special. That one is so crazy. Was it Valentine's Day? Hololive. No, Holostars Valentine's Day. There was an event with Holostars EN where they built the entire stream about being like a visual novel. Like a romantic visual novel. Just that it was the entire stream. That was so fucking stupid because it was completely unhinged and the idea was so cool. I find the stream. Can't find the stream anymore. They are the dating sim, yeah. The visual novel dating sim. Hosted by ᴃᵃ. That one was so fucking good. It was so funny. Like, especially ᴃᵃ was just... yeah. Wait, I can show you guys some. This one was... I literally almost pissed myself laughing when I watched this for the first time. It was so fucking funny.
Hi, I'm ᵃᵃሔᵃᵒᵐᵉ. Do you come around here often?
No.
Oh, I never seen you before. I guess you don't come around here often or at all. That's okay, we can deal with a little performance. Hi, so, do you have any favorite things? What do you like about the park?
I like, rides.
Rides, huh? I like rides too. What type of rides?
That's my Oshi, by the way.
Really? You like rides? You like it when they go up? Or do you like it when they go down?
Both.
What?
Someone in the chat help me. Give me
You like
tips.
it
Give me advice. Give me a raise.
or when they go down? It's an easy question.
Okay, I like it when they go down. Roller coasters.
Okay, good, because
Uh-huh.
that's the right answer. For a second, I thought I was gonna hate you, but I think we can make this work because the scariest part of roller coasters is actually when it goes up, and I don't like that part. But when it goes down, you're like, wow, it's fun and it's exhilarating.
This
So
entire
I think,
stream just shows the
maybe that's how I want
perfection that is Holostars EN. This just shows why I love Holostars EN so much. It's just, especially Gavin's battle, his entire delivery is just perfect in this entire thing. Because he's playing this aggressive wall, and then later on he plays like this boy failure wall. It's just amazing. I can really recommend that stream. We can maybe we can watch it together if you guys are up for that. It's like 1 hour long. It's very funny from start to finish. I wish I could do like a voice like ᵃᵃሔᵃᵃᵉ, the female voice, how are you doing? No, I can't. Sounded so stupid. What was that sound? I mean, I'm working on my high notes. We tried my high notes yesterday. It's getting better. Eventually I can do a female voice and then I can shift entirely. Yeah, like the VR people, the VR chat people that can just perfectly do a female voice as a guy. That's actually crazy. Only for stream. Definitely only for stream. Definitely only for stream. What else would I use it? But yeah, I think we have pulled this out for far too long for being a Friday stream. And my throat is starting to hurt. We're slowly at the end of it all. At the end of the week. Shut the fuck up, no joy to the world, fucking asshole. Sorry. The short Friday stream, yeah, only 2 hours and 27 minutes long. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Done. Yeah. I thank you all for this week. Before I drag it out too long, let me do my goodbye. I thank you all for this week. For being here for this week. For enjoying this week. For having our first ever collab this week. I mean, we had our first collab this week. This is wild. And I will bring far more collabs, trust me. I will, after I think in the holidays it will be a bit difficult to grab a hold of anyone. But I will try to organize some on my own as well. Some people. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week. It was a bit of a different week, a bit more chaotic. But that's kind of part of a Nuraririn week, I guess. And yeah, well, next week we have Yu-Gi-Oh! And some other stuff. Be ready for what's going on next week. We still have to do a Christmas sing stream, which is probably next week. Next week is the only week I can do it. Last week I can probably do it. So yeah, but you'll see. Stream schedule on Sunday as always. And yeah, I thank you all. Sorry, I always have such an issue ending a stream. But you know that at this point. I thank you all for checking in today, for checking in this week, for chatting, for lurking, for watching the VODs, for being on Blue Sky, for enjoying the content. Trust me, I will try to be less lazy soon again and do more short stuff and stuff. I got a lot of cool stuff that I can cut into shorts this week. And yeah, I hope to see you all back next week for some more. And until then, I wish you all a great morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you all next week. Hey, hi. Bye bye. My longest D. Bye bye.